Hi everyone, Tony here. Hope you're doing well. It's Sunday, February 3rd. It is Super Bowl Sunday here in the United States, and we may be seeing some cryptocurrency commercials, guys. But before I go further, this is not financial or investment advice. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel. Also, thumbs up. So as I said, guys, here in the United States, it's Super Bowl Sunday. Very big event on TV, guys, where you have millions upon millions of people watching. You have their attention, and one of the big things that people look for is not just the game. They look at it because of the commercials, right? You have a lot of brands, a lot of companies that bring in very creative ads and commercials. They spend millions themselves because they realize the type of visibility that they will get. So could we potentially see a ad from a particular company talking about crypto trading services? It is a high possibility. We may see Fidelity, TD Ameritrade, or Bakkt, the folks at the New York Stock Exchange, Intercontinental Exchange. So let's keep our eyes and ears open. I'll certainly be looking myself, and I'll tweet about it if anything pops up. But let's see, guys. This is going to be interesting because, as we've been talking about, I certainly believe mass marketing is coming this year. We've already started seeing some of it, like from the likes of Gemini and eToro, and some of these folks have started to make moves in doing big level marketing. So I know a lot of them do online marketing already, but is it going to go to TV? Is it going to go to radio? Is it going to go to print, in billboards? So we've been seeing some of that here and there, but we have the Super Bowl, which is going to be big. So let's see, guys. Very interesting. And as we've talked about, in order to drive demand, right, the normal business practice, you set up your services, you have to drive demand, you have to build awareness to bring in those customers to make money, right? So certainly normal practice, business practice is not exclusive to crypto or any industry. It is, marketing is certainly needed in almost every industry, right, guys? So let's see what plays out today. Now we got some news from Mike Novogratz, billionaire Mike Novogratz, the former Wall Streeter, now in crypto, the owner of Galaxy Digital. So Mike is bullish on crypto. Like I said, he's done well in Wall Street. So I look up to this guy a lot. He's a very smart guy. He's doing a lot of moves. He's making a lot of moves, guys, a lot of acquisitions, investments, and so forth. Well, he tweeted the following a couple days ago. I actually missed it. He said, realizing having tweeted about crypto in a while, it's a grind. Don't think we head north for at least a few more months. Always take longer for institutions to move. Very confident they will. Tons of activity under the hood. Stay the course. And that's why I always try to share with you guys the facts. What is the big money doing and what are the governments doing? And they've all been making investments and looking to build out the infrastructure for the market. So Mike is on point here, right? It is a grind. It's going to be slower than we would like it to be. It is going to be a roller coaster ride with the prices, but we see the big money making smart moves with blood on the streets, with the prices low. They are setting up shop, guys. The writing's on the wall here, and if you, like I said, if you've been subscribed to this channel, we've been going through those facts. So great to see Mike, taking some time to give some bullish news here. And once again, this guy puts his money where his mouth is. He's not just blowing smoke, right? He has invested. He has his own company. He's been investing left and right into different companies. It's pretty amazing. And he's going to be, rewarded absolutely. As he's here for the long run. And I think many of us are. So count yourself lucky that you are in this position. We are on track with the smart money where we didn't move by our emotions and jump out the market as soon as we saw the price go down, because we see this is an emerging technology. This is a disruptive technology. This is the next tech boom. Now we have an article coming out from today's Gazette, which I thought it was interesting. The headline is Ripple XRP is threatening Bitcoin and real war will soon start. So what are they talking about? Essentially, just to summarize it for you guys, Ripple has been making a lot of progress at XRP, right? Just recently, we heard about the 6 new clients that will be going live on XRapid later this year, leveraging XRP. We know XRapid went live last year, Q3, with 3 clients. We see Ripple partnering with a bunch of different banks. We see XRP being added as a base currency in exchanges, and a lot of exchanges are adding fiat pairing. A lot of companies are accepting it. Just recently, we saw CoinGate added support for XRP. So that opens up like over 4,000 opportunities, where companies can can accept and transact with XRP. So big things are happening, and also what we saw, and even though it fluctuates, XRP grabbed the #2 spot from Ethereum. Excuse me. So there's a momentum here with Ripple and XRP, and I've been on the record. If you've been subscribed to this channel, I said XRP will reach #1 once all those financial institutions and banks go live and they start moving money and that volume kicks in. And then what we're seeing is Ripple's Spring Initiative, where a lot of different companies are going to be using XRP in their marketplaces and ecosystems. Now, that's not to say Bitcoin is going to be dead or going anywhere. I believe Bitcoin's going to be around. Even Ripple's CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, said he is long on Bitcoin. He owns Bitcoin, and he believes Bitcoin is going to be a big part of the market moving forward. And it certainly is, because it's a hedge against the rest of the market. It's being used as digital gold. So this is where I personally think things are going to head, and many other folks do as well. So once again, I didn't want to go through everything here because I think the summary is it's just the progress being made by Ripple in getting XRP adoption and utility, guys. It's moving. It continues to grow. So it is certainly obviously #2. So it's heading for where? The #1 spot, obviously. Now it does have some way to go, and I think it's going to be a battle for sure, because Bitcoin obviously is the #1 crypto, the brand that's well known, and there's a lot of things being built around it, right? Just look at the major players. All of them start with Bitcoin. You got the futures and the ETFs and so forth. So that's why I personally diversify. I hold Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, Litecoin, and many others, guys. I'm looking to make money, and obviously I don't like to put my eggs in all in one basket. I believe, like I said, there will be multiple winners coming out the market, just as there was in the .com era. You had your Google, your Amazon, your eBay, and multiple others, right? So just my thought. Now, the WTF moment, like what? When I saw this, I tweeted like WTF, what the, you guys know. A Bitcoin-backed stablecoin has launched on the Ethereum blockchain. This is another useless stablecoin. I don't know what the point of this is. It's really, I think, just a money grab, but it's called Wrapped Bitcoin, or Wrapped BTC, WBTC. A new token backed one-to-one with Bitcoin is now live on the Ethereum blockchain. What would people come up with next? Wrapped BTC officially launched its ERC20 token Wednesday evening. The project was first unveiled in October as a joint initiative between decentralized exchange startups Kyber Network and the Republic Protocol, as well as cryptocurrency custody company BitGo. As stated on the project's website, the aim of WBTC is to bring greater liquidity to the Ethereum ecosystem, including decentralized exchanges and financial applications. I'm not even going to go further, man. This is nonsense, but I just want to let you guys know, if you're like, what is a Wrapped BTC? And it's crazy that they launched it on the Ethereum network. Some of the things that pop up in the crypto market sometimes surprise me. It's like, what is this? So anyway, guys, like I said, I don't want to waste my time on this. I personally don't care for this, and I think it's just a money grab. Now, unconfirmed, CoinLab increases Mt. Gox claim from 75 million to 16 billion, excuse me. So many of you know the history of Mt. Gox and the hack and all the Bitcoin loss and people who didn't get their money back. Well, CoinLab has reportedly filed a $1.7 trillion Japanese yen, or 16 billion US dollars, claim against the now defunct crypto exchange Mt. Gox, according to an alleged photo of a filing document posted on Reddit. As Cointelegraph reported in its Mt. Gox recap in March last year, in 2013, CoinLab, a former business partner of the exchange, sued the company for $75 million, claiming breach of contract. The contract stipulated that CoinLab would take over the American customers of Mt. Gox, but it never happened. Some in the cryptocurrency community have seen the alleged increase in CoinLab's claim as unjustified. A Twitter user tagged Peter Vecenis in a tweet, CoinLab's co-founder, asking him, "Did you submit a $16 billion claim in the Mt. Mt. Gox civil rehabilitation. Then he reiterated the question, focusing on the size of the new claim as 0.3% of Japanese GDP. So I don't know, this is interesting. It looks like this Mt. Gox thing just continues to linger, but I don't know if CoinLab is, trying to introduce something here to get more money. Could be, right? But we know a lot of money was lost in that whole Mt. Gox collapse, guys, and a lot of Bitcoin. So that's why, even in yesterday's video, I reiterated about the Quadridge CX or something, the Canadian crypto exchange where the founder supposedly died. And he was the only one who had access to the cold storage, as far as passwords and so forth, and all that crypto is gone. It's lost. So you don't want, you never know what could happen, guys. Exchange could get shut down. They could be doing illegal activity. There's a whole bunch of different scenarios and reasons, right? So you don't want to lose your crypto. So you definitely want to keep it on the exchange, guys. Now, some interesting adoption here. Major UK public transport provider partners with crypto startup for loyalty program. So the transporter provider is Go-Ahead Group. And they're partnering with blockchain startup DOVU. I personally have not heard of them. Introduce a tokenized reward system for rail customers, TechCrunch reported. Listed on the FTSE 250, an index of the 101st to 350 largest companies listed in London on the London Stock Exchange. Go-Ahead provides over 1 billion rail and business journeys in the UK every year, as well as the largest bus service operated in London. The group's services reportedly account for almost 30% of the UK train train passenger journeys. DOVU is now set to roll out its blockchain-based reward system, rewards platform, which uses a native ERC20 token, DOVU. So obviously built on the Ethereum blockchain, and this goes back to why I'm bullish on Ethereum, guys. I know it has scalability issues, but it has the trust factor, and it's getting adoption from different places that I personally didn't even expect. Like Securitize is leveraging them. Also, DX Exchange to issue digital stocks, Securitize to do tokenized securities. So we are still seeing, obviously there's been a lot of crap ICOs built on it, but it's getting real adoption here, and obviously projects are being built on it. So it's that's why I'm holding on to my Ethereum, guys. The crypto-powered incentivization, I can't believe I can't say that word today, scheme will reward members for sharing their travel data with a focus on the first and last leg of the customer's journey. So here's what their site looks like. So like I said, I personally have not heard about them, but I'm definitely gonna, look into it, because I'm all about real working product, solving a real world problem and getting adoption, right? If companies are actually saying, hey, this is a solution we can use, that's a great sign. So I'm definitely going to look into this if this is something I personally want to add to my portfolio. I want to do some digging. I never like to, do an impulse buy or like that, because you never know, right? We want to see what are the details, who else is thinking about it. They have their working product. They fixed maybe issues from the first launch, soft launch, whatever it is, right? You want to make sure you see those type of activities before jumping, waist deep into something like this. So, but kudos to them. They got some adoption here, guys. So that's the news, guys. What do you think? Are you going to watch the Super Bowl? I know those of you who may be outside the United States, I don't know if you're into football or what we call football here, but I'm going to keep my eyes and ears open here for some of these potential crypto commercials. So guys, what do you think about this news? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you for your support, and I'll talk to you all later.